Hi and welcome along. You are in the right place if you're wondering how on earth to be able to recover better and more fully after your running endeavours and your power walking. Today I'm going to be using a foam roller which serves a really good purpose in terms of some self-myofascial release. So I'm going to be sharing with you some really key things that you can do to help yourself. So let's hop on over to the mat and use this release after you come back from your running or on your recovery days and rest days. Let me know how you get on. If you do really enjoy it, make sure you hit that subscribe button for free and you'll be the first to know when the next videos pop up. Alright then, so we're going to start all the way down to begin with. The knees are open. I'm going to send the hips all the way back and just pop my hands on top of my roller there, let my head just rest all the way down. And just notice those two bony sit bones just separating out away from each other and the forehead just really nice and soft. So we're breathing into the belly and all the way round into our back. Good. And then just slowly let yourself uncurl. So we're going to pop that roller over to the side there. You absolutely could do this without any kit as well, just sliding your hand along the floor if you need to. So I'm going to pop one hand onto my roller, the other hand is going to stretch all the way out in front there. My bottom, it might come off the heels there. And then taking a nice deep inhale and exhale and having a look round the corner. Now this gives me a really good stretch through the upper back, which is wonderful for our mobility, because actually running and power walking is a full body activity and we need movement in this upper back. So this serves a really good purpose to be able to create more freedom in the upper back, especially if you are a desk-based worker or looking after little ones all day long. We just need to get nice and mobile in our back, in our spine, and then come all the way through to centre. Pop your roller over to the other side. I don't know if I've quite given myself enough space there. I'm going to take my opposite hand to the roller and pop it on top. Palm is faced up. Other hand is all the way in front. I'm going to take a nice inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to reach on through. Get that nice rotation through the thoracic spine. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. Lovely. Come all the way through to centre. Take your roller, pop it horizontal across your mat there. And then take your palm, so palm face up, lengthen all the way out here. We're going to go underneath the back of the armpits. I'm not in the armpit itself, I'm on the lat muscle just behind it. I'm going to use my foot, I'm going to purchase the foot into the floor there, just to help give me a little bit of assistance as I gently nudge my way into the lat muscles. So again, helping this area to open up and recover is going to give us a much better posture when we run and a much better posture at our desks and things as well. So I'm just easing on through and remembering to breathe into my belly and softening. And then I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So I would just roll over to face the other way. I'm going to make sure that you can see me okay there. I'm just going to pop that over to the other side. Okay, so palm is facing upwards. Use top foot there, purchase it into the floor just to help assist. Now you're definitely not in the armpit itself, you're in the muscle to the back of the armpit there. And there might be lots of trigger points here, so I want you to breathe deep. On a scale of like 0 to 10, I wouldn't want you to be more than like a 6, if 10 out of 10 was a lot of soreness there. We want to be able to breathe and ease into it. So any areas that feel really sore, just breathe into the belly and melt. Lovely. And then just slowly let yourself ease on around so that roller there is horizontal across the upper back. Now, if you didn't have a roller Two soft tennis balls, or the spiky balls, or the trigger point balls would be good to go into that thoracic spine there. So I'm going to just rest my head onto my hands there. So I'm not pushing on the head at all, I'm just letting the head rest and soften. The elbows are out wide. I'm just going to push my feet into the floor. My bottom will slightly lift off as I gently have a little roll through that thoracic spine there. And you might be wondering, why are we easing out that upper back so much? Well, we cross opposite arm to opposite leg when we run and when we walk, and we need to have release and movement in this upper back in order for our lower back to be happy. So we're just easing on through. Lovely. And then just let yourself just tip over to your side there to bring yourself off. Lovely. You can do this flat on the mat there, or if you do have your roller, pop your bottom on one end and head onto the other. So I'm just going to ease myself down, use your elbows. That's it. Bottom all the way on one end, head on the other. I'm just gently nodding the chin so I'm letting my eyes gaze through the thighs there. Let your arms come out nice and wide. And have a little roll side to side. So just gently easing on through. Opening out the chest and noticing with each exhalation that we can just really melt into that roller a little bit more. That's it. So in terms of which diameter of roller is really good, it really is a bit like Goldilocks, you know, just finding what feels the nicest for you. I definitely like these like thinner diameter rollers. I can feel it gets into those trigger points. We're going to go into a shoulder bridge, but a shoulder bridge that will be restful and open out these hip flexors. So your arms can stay out wide, or they can come down by your side. Spread the toes out, take a lovely inhale. As you exhale, feel a gentle connection through pelvic floor and lower abs. Feel the lengthening of your lower back. Squeeze the back of the glutes there as you gently ease on up. So my eyes are gazing between the thighs, and I'm using this shoulder bridge as a stretch for the hip flexors. And then let yourself just roll on down piece by piece through your spine. So I'm taking that nice inhale, softening the belly. Exhale, connection. You might let the arms float up and over, really tucking the pelvis under, and then have a little roll on down piece by piece through the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, feel that gentle connection, the lower abdominals working for you. You're tucking your pelvis all the way underneath. And that gentle roll on down, segment by segment through your spine. Lovely. Let yourself ease off to your side. There's not really any elegant way of coming off. You just sort of roll to the side. That's it. Good. I'm going to just pop that roller right out of the way. Bring those knees all the way in. Maybe little clockwise circles there. That's it. Lovely. I'm going to lengthen one leg all the way out there and hold on to my opposite knee with my opposite arm. So I'm giving it a hug and feeling all that space in the lower back. And then really gently starting to then take that leg across my body. Depending on your flexibility, you might keep a foot on your thigh, or your foot might find the floor to the other side. We're opening out the chest and breathing. So we're feeling like the belly can expand, the sides of the ribs, all the way into the back. Back to the shoulders, just melting into the floor. And just slowly, slowly coming all the way back to centre, give it a hug. Let's have a little swap for the other side there. So that knee comes in, the eyes are just gazing on down. Feel the stretch in that lower back. The space between each segment of your spine. Taking hold of that knee with your opposite hand. Either let your foot rest on your thigh, or if it can find the floor, that's great. Wherever it goes to, I need it to just be resting, not having to hover in the air. Your head might look in the opposite direction to your knee to help the shoulder stay soft. And we're breathing into the belly, into the ribs, all the way into the back. And then just really slowly easing yourself all the way through to centre there. Give that knee a good hug again, and then pop it down to the floor. Bend both knees. Ease yourself right on over to your side there. And now we're going to ease out those quads at the front. So I'm going to grab that roller back again. And I'm going to walk my knees over the roller. So I'm making sure I've got lots of space in front and behind me there. In fact, I probably need a little bit more behind because that's the direction I'm going to roll in. So my knees go over the top there. I'm going to pop my elbows down onto the floor. And then I don't want to be putting body weight on the kneecap itself. So if you watch, I'm just going to take that one leg off and just bring my leg so it's just above I'm resting above my kneecap. And then the other one as well. So I'm in my start position. Being mindful, this is quite a plank-like position, so be aware of that gentle connection through the core. I'm just going to have a little gentle ease side to side. So we're just waiting for a yielding, a softening in the tissues. And then just really slowly, commando crawling yourself back. So just easing on through. Breathing as you go, taking your time. Oh, that feels much needed. Easing all the way right up to the hip there. And then bringing yourself all the way off to go again. Now, if you didn't have your roller there, you could lay on your tummy. You could lay on your tummy and bend one knee to bring the heel up towards your bottom. So once you're there, take one knee off at a time. You're above the kneecap. Have a little wriggle. It's often these insertion points above the knee that can get quite tight and pull on that kneecap. So we're just giving the knees a bit of relief. And then just really slowly easing yourself down. Breathing as you go. Perhaps thinking of a little connection through the tummy on this one, just because it's a bit like doing a plank. I want your lower back to feel happy. That's it, easing on up. Lovely. Bring yourself on up, off there. Tuck your toes underneath you. Feel all that length through your spine. We're going to take a nice inhale. As you exhale, spread the fingertips all the way up. Feel a little activation through your tummy. Hover the knees off and send your hip bones right up towards the ceiling there. So it's like a downward dog position or a pike position. If you feel like your back is rounding, absolutely keep your knees soft. So I really want you to be mindful. Those two bony sit bones are lifting up towards the ceiling. If you feel like you're here, soften your knees for me. I need you to be able to draw the shoulders back and down and feel really happy in your back. We're going to bend one knee a little more and send one heel back and then swap over. We're keeping the shoulders all the way back and down, softening through the jaw, sliding the shoulders down your back. That's it, good. Easing on through. Lovely. And then lifting up, softening those knees. Coming all the way back on down and letting your head rest there for a moment. Deep breath into the belly and let it go. Slowly let yourself uncurl. Lovely. Oh, well done everybody. I hope that you really enjoyed that lovely recovery session and your muscles feel all the better for it. If you did enjoy this video, then do press that subscribe button on the in the box below so that you're the first to know when the next videos come along, and I'm really happy for any comments or suggestions that you have for future videos. Until then, I'll see you here at Vitality Centre really soon. Bye!